I found this Altered Beast Weredragon by Jakks Pacific at a local Walmart the other day. It was only $4. Can you believe that? $4. And granted, it was on clearance, down from $10, but still, $4 is an incredible buy. This figure came out, gosh, I don't know, a year or so ago. It's been a while, and it seemed like it showed up on Walmart's website and then was gone like really fast. And I don't think it was ever really found in the stores, maybe kind of here or there. It shows 29 points of articulation on the back. It just looks really cool. So let's just rip this thing open right now. We're just gonna get this sucker open. Make all sorts of racket. Now, actually, I want to point out something to you, and we're gonna bring this in just a little bit closer. So check it out. This is my big issue with Jakks Pacific. Sega 4-inch franchise Altered Beast Dragon. 4-inch. This isn't 4-inch. I don't know what their scale is, but it's not 4-inch. This just looks like a really fun figure. That's all this is to me, is just a really fun. You know what? We're going to call it 1/18 scale. I don't agree that it's 4 inches, because 4 inches, not the case. But I think this could easily go with your 4-inch figures. So for a little bit of fun, I thought it would be appropriate to pull out a Boss Fight Studios Knight, because who better to fight a dragon than a knight, right? But then you can see a little bit better how high or how tall this dragon is. Now she won't stand. You can do it. I know you can. Let's get rid of the garbage here. But yeah, face off, dragon, and knight right there. Let's take a look at, sorry, I just like brought her out and tossed her out. Let's take a look at this thing. So the wings, this is actually pretty impressive for Jakks Pacific, I think. I don't have many of their figures. Look at that. The wings are up. The wings actually articulate like they're on a ball. No, they're just on a rotation joint, but they're also on a hinge. So you can bring these wings back. There we go. So you can, I guess, have him ready for flight mode. Let's see, the head rotates around. So looks like there's a couple different joints for the head. So it looks like there is a ball joint up here, like at the head. And then, you know what? It actually looks like there's a joint at every single one of these bits, because that one rotates, that one moves, that one moves. Sorry, my hands are in the way, and that one moves. Let me get some light in here so you can see this just a little bit better. It's actually pretty impressive. Some butterfly joints right there. Arms rotate at the shoulders. He's got hinge at the shoulders to bring his arms up. Bicep rotation. Elbow hinge. Looks like a ball joint at the wrist as well as a hinge. And a torso. I don't know. Do you call these crunches? I can't remember. Just like a ball joint, it looks like at the torso. Nothing really at the waist, but I don't think you need it. Thigh swivel. Hinge and rotation at the upper legs, double pin knee. It's more than 90 degrees. Check that out. It's more than 90 degrees. Hinge and a rotation down at the ankles. And then his tail. Can't forget his tail. Tail is on some sort of a ball joint. And there's definitely a hinge here. And then looks like halfway down the tail, there's another rotation. So like this guy he is loaded. It did say 29 points of articulation on this figure. So how tall can we get him to stand? So you're going to have to definitely have this figure bent over just a little bit because of the weight on his backside. But there stands the dragon. There stands the knight. Yeah, the knight won. This is really cool. If you don't get any of the Jakks Pacifics, what are these? These are Sega franchise, was it? Yeah, Sega 4-inch franchise figures. If you don't get any of them, you should get this one for your 1/18 scale collection. He's big enough that he blends in and has a presence. He's small enough that he's not huge and takes up a lot of room. And if you could find this figure for $4, you might want to get a couple of them. Who knows when It was so weird. Like, this figure's been, as I said, it's been out for so long. I never saw it in stores. I never saw it available online. I've seen people online talking about this figure. Like, where do you get it? How do you get it? This has been, I think, probably one of the most desirable figures from this Sega franchises that I've heard of. I'm trying to think I guess actually Altered Beast himself. That was a pretty good one. And he was big. Yeah, the Altered Beast series apparently is really good with the Altered Beast and the Dragon. So this guy is really cool. I can't get him to stand up now. I think it's pretty cool. You might be able to get some stuff in his hands. He's got kind of like some C grip hands, but he's got a wash. I'm looking over him. He's look at the gradient of color. Yeah, I just can't help it. We're just looking at this thing. Pull the wings back, rotate him up or something. He has like a gradient of color, light green, dark green. He's got a wash on him. He's just very textured, very detailed. The scales are definitely part of the sculpt. It's not just a visual. This is an awesome, awesome figure. And I'm glad I was able to find it, especially for $4. So check your Walmart. You might see these things on clearance. If you don't see them today, check tomorrow. I don't know. Check every once in a while. And you know what? Help people out. If someone's looking for it and you find it and you don't care, help a friend out. Hey there, I had to cut into this video because I discovered something after I finished filming the video. And that is, I did not mention this accessory at all, this little lightning bolt. So I wanted to cut in it real quick and show it to you. So it's just a basic little action piece. We'll knock him over. And it goes right there into his mouth and tucks in there. So he's like, I think I got it upside down. So he's like, it's like a fireball, except for it's lightning. So, because he's a lightning dragon, not a fire dragon, right? So you got another layer of the fighting aspect or for your display piece. So this is pretty neat, but that's all it does. It just hooks right there into his mouth, and he has like an action attack. Now back to the video. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Before you get out of here, check out the video in the bottom left corner because YouTube thinks you want to check it out next.